Today, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's Week 10 of the NFL on EA Sports. And the New York Jets taking on Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Jets about set to go on offense, led by their rookie quarterback for 2021, the second overall pick, Zach Wilson out of BYU.
And they are in rhythm on offense because of him. I mean, right now he's got everything going the way he wants to, finding the receivers the way he wants to, taking over defenses. No interceptions is the number I lock in on. Before touchdown pass isn't so bad either.
Yeah, what a game he had last week. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. It's pretty darn good, as you see right there on your screen.
I'll echo that. Darn good. 2 touchdowns, right? And the ability to be in sync with each other, right? To understand that he's going to be where the quarterback expects him to be when the ball's thrown.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Wilson. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. Here's Wilson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now it's Wilson. Open man is Uzomah. And he is going to have a Jets first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. To throw again is Wilson. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2. From midfield now, here's Wilson. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. Well, this defense for the Bills, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
Yeah, he'll find Hall. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. And, Charles, this defense, they know that they've got their work cut out for them. Here's a quarterback coming off a game in which he threw 4 touchdowns. They've watched the tape all week. They've seen it, but what can they do differently?
I think they've got to approach it like a pitcher facing a really hot batter. Get him uncomfortable in the box. Change speeds, change locations, change the pitches you throw at him. So show different coverages. Just don't let him get comfortable or let him get into rhythm.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Throwing again here, Wilson. That's caught by his tight end, Uzomah. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Here's Wilson. Open man here is Conklin. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. on 2nd and 12. Wilson firing quickly here, and that's complete. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Throwing is Wilson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
Well, we see the Bills offense take the field here at quarterback, Josh Allen.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. The numbers for him from a week ago. 24 carries, 89 yards, and a touchdown.
After the last game, they have plenty of reason to be confident in their running game. And even though they're facing a top 10 defense, they're not going to shy away from doing what they do best. Make them adjust to them. Make them stop what they do before they go to any type of a changeup.
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Allen now looks to throw. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. And the Jets are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. Looking sideline, incomplete. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. To throw is Wilson. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. Now the Jets send on Braden Mann to punt. Back deep, Jarvis Landry. And this is away, and I don't think Landry will get a chance to return here. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. 5-3, their record at the halfway point. And you have to imagine that there are folks saying, hey, if we do that again in the second half, we're 10-6 and we're a playoff team.
I do think, though, that they have a couple things working against them. And number one, the schedule, that's going to toughen up a bit because they've got some division games down the stretch, and those are always difficult. Number two, you know they've got to stay healthy. That's the key to getting to the playoffs and winning in the playoffs. But they've got a shot at it. This is a good football team.
Play action. Now it's Allen. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Now Allen. And a dangerous throw there on the drop-off. Incomplete, nearly intercepted. On second down, here's a run with Singletary. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after one on EA Sports. They need to get this to the 24 on third down. To the air, Allen. It's caught, Beckham. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Allen. A nice display of power, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on third down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And he's got his tight end Knox for a Bills touchdown. Dawson Knox, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bills have taken the lead. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they came into play here off 2 straight victories. They're back to 500 on the year. But, Charles, is this little mini run coming too late to salvage their season?
Well, they definitely dug themselves a hole that leaves them needing to play almost perfect football from here on out. But I do believe they think that they've got this thing turned around, and they are capable of doing exactly that. 2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. 2nd and 4. Wilson. He will find the rookie from Ole Miss, Elijah Moore. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They go play action now. Wilson. And incomplete on the deep ball. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they run with Carter. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Now it's Wilson. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Here's Braden Mann now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. The 41-yard punt there with no return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. On first down, they'll start out with Singletary. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Allen. He'll get this out wide to Singletary. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. A well-hit ball there. 50 yards on the punt, 3 on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Meanwhile, Wilson's throw here going to be caught by Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's a give to Carter. Carlos Basham able to make the play defensively.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
And that's exactly what offenses try to avoid by using motion and throwing different formations up. They hate when he can draw a bead on the play, get a running start, and make a big play behind the line of scrimmage as he did just there.
The Jets on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Back to the ground with Carter. And he'll be close to a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 24. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Here's Wilson to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. And Zerline's kick is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Buffalo offense and Devin Singletary heading back out there. We're in the 2nd quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first, maybe they have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, try to get him more involved here on this drive, maybe. 2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football. On 1st down, Allen. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. A gain of 6 there on 1st. To throw again on 2nd down. Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And this is caught. Touchdown, Bills. Odell Beckham, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bills will extend their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is up to 8. So that drive, 4 plays. And it culminates in a Bills touchdown. And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you...
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Throwing again on second down. Allen. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Now on 3rd and 2, they're going to elect to throw with Allen. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the gun, it's Allen. He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bills will add on to their lead. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On first down, Wilson looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Carter. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson, and they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question, because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates are going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
The kick by Bass is good. And that will make this now an 18-point ball game. So not the greatest of first halves for him, but a little ray of light here at the end. The late turnover becomes 3 points before the break.
Well, they certainly needed something positive to go their way. Maybe 3 points doesn't seem like a huge deal in the grand scheme of things, but at least it's something to build on as they...
He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So we've reached halftime. Well, that came a little abruptly here. Still working on my apple up in the booth. Hang on here. Let me spit this out. And we can get to the third quarter now. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Caught left side. It's Beckham. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 4 yards remain for second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
44 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Operating from the red zone now. Allen, and he fires one incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Here's Allen. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Allen going to give to Singletary on the option. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. The kick by Bass is good. And that will stretch the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's a 21-point game. So after knocking through the field goal, here's Bass to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Now Carter to start the drive. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Another tote for Carter. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. From the shotgun, Wilson. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A handoff for Carter. And he'll have a Jets 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
On 1st down, right back to Carter. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. On 2nd down, a run with Carter. Puts it on the carpet, it's out. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They'll give this to Singletary running right. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
On 2nd down, Singletary. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Devin Singletary, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Flag down. This could set him back. Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. But that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not a great starting field position as well.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now Wilson. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Wilson. Throw left side complete. That's Wilson. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd. Again, Wilson. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Wilson. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. Here's the Jets punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. Back Bills offense. And last time out, another touchdown. And I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you, because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport.
That's
the roads
true.
will be fairly clear by the time we have to leave the booth.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Allen off the play fake. Going deep for Diggs. And this one incomplete. A 50-50 ball in the end, nearly intercepted. And now it's 3rd down. Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down. And Diggs has it. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Allen going to get this one to Singletary. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll make it 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. run on first down with Singletary. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Right back to Singletary on 2nd down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The Bills on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 11. Allen. It's complete to Diggs. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. The kick by Bass is good. And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further. That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
Another drive coming up for New York's offense. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the Detroit expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down. And make
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And he will take this down to the 10-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget. Absolutely. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd goal. Singletary. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Devin Singletary with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Bills are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead will swell by 1 more. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will be a touchback. Barrios deciding not to bring it out. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, man, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson, and he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. The Jets on 3rd down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This will be 3rd and 15. Here's Wilson. And that will be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. And this is caught. He hits more. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Throwing again here. Wilson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 36. Throwing is Wilson. A throw to the flat for Carter. That catch good for only a couple. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson, he finds his man, complete. That's Wilson. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. So give him the yardage on the completion and also tack on 15 more.
If you give that hand up there, you've got to let go immediately or just not close the hand at all. He didn't, gave it a tug, and that was easy for the officials to see.
Not much there, only a yard. Wilson will throw again. Again, he finds more. And the Jets are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Carter. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. Now Wilson. Going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. And Oliver able to record his 5th sack of the season. 3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. They'll try to run with Carter. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Zerline's kick is up and through. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
The quarterback, Josh Allen, the focus of our players' spotlight, and a trio of touchdown passes so far. They've got the lead as well. All is good in their football world to this point.
And it's so much fun for our colleagues, right? Think about our producer, our director, everyone putting together these shots. Wouldn't you love to be in the truck right now and hear him calling for it? Give me that one, give me that one, give me that one. And we just saw 3 beautiful touchdown passes.
Now he's looking for 4. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. A handoff on the option to Singletary. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 59 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. 2nd down at 4. They go right back to Singletary. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. On the give, this is Singletary. And he stopped immediately there. The Bills on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 9. Now Allen. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that will extend this big lead. 5 plays there on that drive. And it ends in a Buffalo touchdown. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. Now the Jet offense about to take over as they head out onto the field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Carlos Basham able to record his 5th sack of the season. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. Throwing on second and long. Wilson, and he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
First and 10, it's Wilson. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
To throw again is Wilson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
On third down, Wilson. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And possession will switch hands, first and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all three timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. A good gain on first has them set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Singletary again. And he's going to have a Bills first down as good running gets him to about the 44. They'll run on first down. Singletary. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Bills, the win will help them keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 6-3 on the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they are barely afloat as they fall to 4-5. And they will be at home next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Tonight, from SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on
the NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Here is Tua Tagovailoa heading out to lead this Miami offense.
I love just about everything about him. Love his game, love his makeup, love his moxie. One of my favorite words. This guy's a competitor. Gritty, tough, you name it, he's got it. But he did throw an interception in last week's game. That contributed to a loss. And despite the fact he threw 3 touchdown passes, he's going to be out there redoubling his efforts and trying to play better.
Well, here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 76 yards. And the Dolphins are going to take a first-quarter lead. One play in the end zone on the long touchdown pass. You knew they wanted to get him involved. He's their go-to guy. First play, though, wow.
Yeah, and I remember when I was playing, something similar happened. I remember getting to the sideline, and my coach said, so what did a scouting report with circling him, putting a star by him, did you not
What'd
get
you miss?
that he was a good player? And that's the question I would have for them now. You know, as you said, he's a go-to guy. How is he not covered? Now, I should say, covered well.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. So here's the Charger offense making their way out. And we get a glance here at their leader, the man who will be calling the plays under center. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And that's going to be good for a Chargers first down as the tackle made it about the 43-yard line. Back to throw now on first down. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. Able to corral him right at the midfield stripe following that sparkling display of footwork we saw. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be a 2nd down. And he's going to drop this down to McCaffrey, and he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The numbers for McCaffrey last week. 22 carries, 115 yards, and a touchdown.
He's having a nice season, and he knows where he ranks in the league. Don't ever let a running back tell you that they don't know that. They do. So what he's doing now is lobbying the offensive coordinator all week long. Hey, how about a few more touches? He's one big game away from maybe leading the league.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On 2nd down now. It's Harris. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Boswell good with the extra point. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Taking it about the 1. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Jackson, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now here's a throw that's complete. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Back to throw here. Over the middle to Beckham. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. The Chargers will bring out the field goal unit now. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. Boswell's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. When that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Tua and the rest of the Dolphin offense back out on the field. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
To throw again on 2nd down. Tua on the right side, open is Gesicki. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Tua going to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. A tough challenge here in this one. We'll see if he can duplicate the numbers on your screen that he put up last week, up over 100 and a touchdown.
We're watching tape to prepare for this game. One thing you noted that I totally agree with, great complimentary piece in the last game. You know, they're able to throw it pretty well. He ran it exceptionally, and they hope to continue that same formula in this game.
Complimentary with an E, not an I.
That's my English teacher right there.
2nd and 11. He'll get this one complete to Davis. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Back to throw. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and it'll be Dolphin football. Miami's offense set and ready to go. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Now they try the right side here. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. That catch good for only a couple. Second down and 8. Now Tua. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 41-yard line. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He'll look underneath and finds Brown. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. And to give this time to the tailback. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Tua. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, Davis.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. Now back to throw. And that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Miami set to take over. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I was
going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up 3rd downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I guarantee you it started in the offseason. 3rd down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Tua. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. This will be play number 7 on the drive, 3rd and a yard. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. That one complete to Hill. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. And going deep for Hill. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Tyreek Hill. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Dolphins are going to jump back in front. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is now 14-10. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Chargers going to take over now late in this first half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's caught by OBJ. And he goes out right around the 39. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. 2nd and 1. He completes it to Beckham. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. They'll look to throw again. Looking for the end zone. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Jamar Chase, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers have once again taken the lead. Extra point put through by Boswell, and it's now 17-14. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken in at the 3. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle. And he's racking up the yardage. You see the catches. And defensively, what do you do here to stop a guy like this?
You keep trying to change things up because nothing is really...
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with 25 seconds to go, we'll see how they want to play this. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Tua looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hill. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. On play action, here's Tua. Finding some room at midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. And again, it's Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Looking to pass. Tua. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
I think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. So that would have been something from that distance, but to no avail. Comes up empty as we have reached the intermission. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started out at GEHA Field.
There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. So here are the Chargers to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak and right now looking good in this one as well. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Looking to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a fourth down. On is the Chargers punter now as he's on here to punt it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle. Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now. And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Looking to throw again on second down. Tua, throw left side complete. That's Hill. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Tua sets up to pass it. And that's complete to Gandy Golden. So 8 yards on the completion there. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And able to find Gesicki as tight end. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Here's Tua. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line, well short of the first. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. And that ball's going to angle out at the 3-yard line, a beauty. So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
They start on the ground with McCaffrey, and it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll get him a little space here up to the 5-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Well, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up, back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle?
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. This is McCaffrey on the give. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. On play action, they'll throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. They'll look to throw here on first down. Quickly into the hands of Beckham. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on third down conversions. They need a yard here. They're going to look to throw. A quick throw here, that's complete.
And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. They'll set up to throw. His pass caught at the 4. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. McCaffrey. He pushed forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. Here we go with McCaffrey. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. McCaffrey turned away on 4th and goal. And the Dolphins celebrate their goal line stand. They defer to Brown to start the drive. And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 8. On the give, this is their fullback. And they will get to him at the 7 and stop him short of the 1st down marker. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he's on to kick it away. And a fair catch called for and taken right on the midfield stripe. So possession goes over here on the punt. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. And the passing game, I mean, look at the numbers. It's fallen off. When a team is struggling, sometimes you look at the quarterback. When the quarterback starts to struggle, who goes over and picks him up?
Yeah, that's always a big one, isn't it? Usually there's a quarterback with what I mean by that.
And got his man complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A big gain that time for the Chargers. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a run with McCaffrey. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. They'll set up a throw.
He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. The Chargers on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. Boswell good with the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles.
Taking it about the 1. And able to get this out to the 25.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa.
And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the gun, it's Tua.
Open man is Waddle, complete.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Defensively, they're okay with that. Short little route, tackle him inbounds. Okay.
All right, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they give them. They've got to force it and make something big happen for them.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw again. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set him back for 2nd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Tua.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked up by Ambry Thomas. And the Chargers will take over here just shy of the 30.
They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
They run with McCaffrey off the option.
And he's across midfield and into Miami territory.
3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends.
Here's McCaffrey. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
75 yards rushing now for the ball game on 24 carries.
Victory formation time for the Chargers. They take a knee. So this one's over. It's in the win column for the L.A. Chargers. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Chargers, they just keep on rolling as they move to 9-2 with a win here. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Miami, they're going the wrong way as this will drop them to 3-7 now on the year. And they'll be back home next week for a date with the New York Jets. That'll do it for us.